Hey my gorgeous Aquariuses. So my website has been revamped. There is some new offers on there, new types of readings on there also. There is also a 2026 reading that is very limited spaces. There's only 4 spaces left at the lower price. Then it will be going up, but that will be very, very limited and then I'll have to turn it off. So all the info for my website and my TikTok and all that stuff is in the description box below. So this week I was drawn to go back to basics and use the Rider-Waite Tarot. So I feel probably because the energy. So at the moment, the energy's been so skewy. Don't know if that is actually a word, but I do use it a lot. It could just be Lindsay language. But yeah, it's skewy at the minute. So I feel like the Rider-Waite are a very grounded tarot. So I want to dive straight in using these for my Aquariuses and see what we've got. And if I look shattered, I had that flu and all I've done since is fall asleep. I've got fatigue all the time. So I've started on my vitamins and stuff like that. And yeah, I just need to stop sleeping. I'm not putting that out there because I'll end up with insomnia, but just sleep a normal amount, that'd be good. Let's have a look. For my Aquariuses, we've got the 3 of Cups. This week is about celebrations. It's about remembering the good times as well and bringing those back. I feel like you are well due some kind of celebration, Aquarius. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of healing. We've got the 5 of Pentacles. We've been doing a lot of healing, you know, we've been reaching out for healing. We've been looking for healing. And I feel like that's why you need to remember the good times. You need to look back and remember that you are capable of having a good time. But, you know, there could have been health, things going on with yourself or being hurt, being heartbroken, being in pain, being ill, that type of energy. But I feel like your guards are guarding you now. They're guarding you back into the warmth. There's also a lonely energy here. I don't know why I'm picking that up. Well, straight crossing that, we've got the Lovers, so we've got Gemini energy there as well. But the Lovers is about having options and choices, whether that be in love, it's about everything in life. You've got the choice now to stand up and listen to spirit and to be able to be vulnerable and to be able to say, do you know what, to the universe, like, I want to heal from this and I want to be able to be vulnerable. I want to show my vulnerability side. But some of my Aquariuses feel like they're never going to find love or they're never going to find their people. There's like a lonely abandonment energy there. Why is it coming round? So we've got the Empress in reverse. You're not believing in your own magic. We are sowing the seeds now. We're at the end of the 9 year. We're getting ready to go into the 1 year. We don't want to go into the 1 year with this energy, Aquarius. So we've got Taurus energy here. The Empress sows the seeds in order to reap what she's sown. So that's why they're saying, remember that you do have the power to be happy. You do have the power to bring in those celebrations. We need to get you out of this funk. The recent past, we've got the 7 of Wands. You've had to fight for what you've got. You've had to fight for survival in some sense, Aquarius. You've had to defend yourself. You may have been attacked, or you may have been defending yourself against yourself. You know, your own thoughts, depression, anxiety, that type of thing. So there could have been a mental health thing there. But it looks like you've had to fight. You've had to fight to get to where you are. You've had to fight for the survival of yourself. This week is a week of recognising that in yourself. This week is a week of you saying to yourself, do you know what? I've got myself here. I did it. You know, and because when you do that, when you recognise the good that's in you and the power that's in you, that vibration goes out there and the right people will be resonated towards you. You know, you will start to like bring in the people that resonate towards you, especially if it is a journey of love, or even just like people around you who are full of love, who are nicer energies and, you know, more giving rather than taking. Because going forward towards the end of the week, we've got the Emperor, Taurus Aries energy there. So you may have strong Taurus in your chart because we've got the Emperor and the Empress. But to me, this is about love and relationships. There could be a fatherly energy here as well. Maybe that's where the abandonment comes from. If there is like, you know, a father wound, that type of energy. But I feel like you take control of your emotions this week. It's almost like we can tone down the need to defend ourselves And then with that toning it down, we're actually opening ourselves up to seeing what is actually out there to be offered by the universe. Your power is to heal. In this 9 year now, we've got the 9 of Wands. It's to finish your healing. And a lot of it is around the mind, around your thoughts, the way you think about yourself, the way you think about other people, you know, about what you deserve. It's almost like I want you to write a letter to yourself about what you deserve, you know, in life, and what you want out of life. You know, you are manifesting. So your power is to heal this week. It's to, and I'm not saying it's a process where it's just going to happen overnight in a week, but it's to start that healing process. The outside influence to that is the Hierophant. So the universe is calling upon you to stand up and see the good that's within you. But there's definitely a relationship vibe going on here. Could be a new relationship. We could be talking about an old relationship where you did have to defend yourself, that type of thing. You're seeing what you deserve in people. So when I say relationship, yeah, it could be romantic, but it could also be from your parents, from your friends. You know, it's got to be equal give and take. You're on the same par type of thing. So there's definitely like who you want to commit to, what you want to commit to. In Spirit's hopes and fears for you, we don't want you to stay in your head. We don't want you to get back up in your head. We want to try and help you escape the mind, the anxiety, the depression, the sleepless nights. You know, we've got 2 9s here. It's about healing the mind. So definitely meditation, journaling, working on yourself. What I'd say mirror work then. This is all about what you deserve now. Because what you deserve is coming. We've got the 3 of Wands as your outcome. The 3 of Wands is knowing, trusting, and believing that what is meant for you is never going to pass you by. There is something coming in and you're getting ready for it. It's just a matter of healing so that you're ready to accept it once it comes. So this week has got to be focused on you and you recognising the good that's within yourself, Aquarius. So I shall see you next week. I'll send you lots and lots of love and a big cuddle. Bye.